I bow my head and thank the Lord. I'm so grateful the lights on, water running, and there's food on the table. I thank the Lord that I'm living and blessed. A peace of mind is all I need. Ain't no dealing with stress. I feel blessed. The black woman.
We live on the back streets with your girl Cole, man. We got the homie up in here, man. OG, man, we finally got to chop it up, man. He live on back streets fucking with your girl Cole, man. Tell the streets who you is, where you from, and what you got going if you don't mind.
Man, y'all already know what it is, man. It's OG Hill, man. Ripping this H-Town, man. Pushing my brand new single, Black Queen, man. Y'all already know what it is. I stand strong for the city. H-Town, 3rd Ward, 4th Ward, Homestead, Acres Home, man. Just all the way around the city, so.
Black Queen. Black Queen, talk about, man, what that means to you, like, just to sum up the title. I know you got the song out right now in the streets, but talk about what that really means to you.
Well, Black Queen is, long story short, that's just me, just an anthem that, I created myself, wrote it and whatnot, recorded, and just basically saying, thank you for all, the strong black women that's been there by our side, through thick and thin, and just through it all.
Okay. Any black queens that you want to give a shout out to personally to you, or just you saluting all of us worldwide?
I'm basically just saluting all black queens worldwide.
Okay. Talk about the project. I know we was talking about it off camera, but let the streets know. I know we got Black Queen. You got some more stuff in the works, man. Talk about that a little bit if you don't mind for me.
Well, I got quite a few, good tracks out there. I got Black Queen, of course, that I just dropped. I got Stable Mind, which is a hard hitter for the streets. I got No Cap. I got Law.
Okay.
I got several heat seekers.
Okay. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but the name you titled it Curb Service?
Yes, Curb Service.
Okay, that's different, unique as fuck. What made you come up with that name?
Well, basically, Curb Service, that's basically like, a section of the city, where I was, raised up in, what I'm saying? It's Curb Service, the Curb 518. It's a lot of my partners, that's, from the Curb that's doing their thing, been doing their thing for years, And they solid, all of them solid, 10 toes down, standing firm. Okay,
I feel it. Let me ask you this, the VR topic. If Pimp C was alive today, what you think he'll say about Texas as a whole, the rap game? In your opinion, your personal opinion, OG.
Man, honestly, I think Pimp C I think he would be disappointed. You know what I'm saying? And just,
Speak on that. Why would he be disappointed?
I think he would be disappointed for the simple fact that the music is just not as authentic as it used to be. And I just want to say right quick, make no mistake, me and Pimp C did time together.
Speak on it, man.
You know what I'm saying? We did time together years ago, went to court together, whatnot. And I just want to say, man, he would be disappointed because it's not as authentic, and the love and the support is not there like like it was once before.
Okay. How much time did you guys do together? Or it just was in passing when you seeing them, or how was that?
Well, it was basically like, from us, going to court or whatnot, just, being in the county, being in the same, same holding cells or whatnot.
Okay.
These are, true facts,
Okay. So, talk about, like, how much time did you do?
Well, at that time, when Pimp C, when he was fighting the case that he was fighting or whatnot, I had a case that I was fighting, from a past relationship or whatnot, and we was both, in the holding cell, the waiting area, everybody waiting to go to court that morning, 9 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
And we was all just, waiting to go to court, and it's like 2 instances, that, and also my sister came to visit me, in the county, and he was there. I remember him talking to this light-skinned chick, like, when I get out, it's going down, this, and that. And the second time, was like in court or whatnot.
Okay. I feel that, man. R.I.P. Pimp C. Do you think his legacy has been fulfilled, like we remember him as a whole, as a state?
I think, man, that's kind of hard to say, because Pimp was so solid as far as like what he had going on and what he did and what he stood for.
Facts.
He never held nothing back. If he felt like it was something on his mind that he wanted to say, it was going to be said whether you liked it or not. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it was.
Man, I feel that, OG. Speaking of Pimp C, we lost him some years back, man. It's been a while, and we just lost Nipsey as a whole, as a culture, you know, as a man, king, all that great stuff, man. Talk about what was your initial reaction when you found out what happened to the homie Nipsey Hussle.
Man, just basically like seeing it. I'm not gonna lie, you know, it hurt me, but because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's so many people that's doing good things, doing great things, that's, you know, that made it out the hood or trying to make it out the hood. You know, I didn't even been as far as like just going out there, you know, to Cali. You know, right there where, you know, the Marathon store, you know, the Fat Burger, all that stuff.
How is that like that vibe different from Cali, being that we from Houston, and you know, you got a lot of people that, you know, gang bang, it's a culture here, but you know, it originated, excuse me, from out there. How is it like the difference out there?
Well, the difference out there with them is because I just feel like you say, by the originating out there in Cali, it's just a whole different vibe. Like, I mean, for like, you know, how they move, just they culture in general. Their whole culture is a whole lot different than it is out here. You know what I'm saying? For one, you know what I'm saying, it's like they got several different, you know, associations. You got the Rolling 60s, of course, you got Grape Street. So they just, as far as they banging, I feel like they just do it a whole lot different from how it's done out here.
Okay.
You know, you got some OGs that came from Canada to come out here.
Facts.
And, you know, and get a game out here to what's going, you know, bring the game out here to Texas. You know,
Facts.
as far as just from that perspective. But, I mean, yeah, it's just totally different. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of love now because it intertwined. You know, you got the B's and C's coming together, and just like it used to be. But
do you think it's time for that unity, being that he did pass, or is it long overdue? Like that's something that we could have been done as a whole?
Well, I feel like that was something that was long overdue, but at the same time, you know, I feel like by him passing, you know, the way he did, which I hate that happened, I feel like it just made the process even stronger and more acceptable and believable, versus it just being a possible facade or something that's just gonna be for right now.
Right. I feel that, man. OG live on the back streets, man. Where does your influence come from as far as your sound? It's like a very laid back, organic sound. Like, where does that come from? Like when you rap, I hear your passion in your voice. Like, where do you get that from?
Man. Well, I can say, like, you know, where I get just my whole sound from, because even like on my page, you know, which is, you know, it's One Real OG. Man,
make sure y'all follow my homie. If y'all not already ready. What you was saying?
It's One Real _ OG on Instagram. But my whole passion, you know what I'm saying, it just comes from, you know, the whole versatility that I have on my music, which on my page, you know, it say versatile flow. So you might hear one song that sound like Black Queen did. You might hear a whole other song like, you know, sound like, you know, Stable Mind.
Okay. So how you able to be versatile like that? Like, where does that come from? Because a lot of artists not.
Yeah.
You feel that? Right, because a lot of artists nowadays, they sound exactly the same. How are you able to stand out, being that you from the city, being that you don't sound like no one else? How are you able to like stand out and say, fuck it, this is OG, this how I'ma sound, fuck what's in?
Well, it's like, the way that I look at it, like, far as myself, it just depends on, like, really, like, which beat, what sound that I'm going after, the things that I need to reflect on, you know what I'm saying, within my own personal experiences.
I feel that. Okay. If you had a Mount Rushmore of hip hop, you could only put 4 on there. What 4 are you picking? Your all-time favorites.
Man, all-time favorites. Out of the 4, I would have to say, of course, Pac, without a doubt.
Facts.
I would have to say Biggie.
Facts.
Third, without a shadow of a doubt, I would have to say Pimp C.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's just
crazy. All of them dead and gone.
Yes, I would have to say Pimp. I would feel kind of like, in one way or another, almost damn near less than a man not to include Pimp. You know what I'm saying? Just speak for Texas in general.
Facts.
On the 4th
that
note,
last one.
Man, that would be so hard to rail. That would be hard. That's something that we probably have to.
Okay, we're gonna put you there then.
Yeah,
we're gonna put you on there, OG. That's fine.
Yeah.
You got a favorite Pac song of all time?
My favorite Pac song. My favorite Pac song. I got so many favorite Pac songs, but just one like.
You gotta go to where like I gotta listen to that one.
My favorite Pac song would be Outlaw.
Okay. You went on the album cuts, man. A lot of people don't know about that, man. Trip Music Head. Favorite Pimp C song, favorite UGK song, if any?
Yeah. My favorite UGK song. My favorite. Man. I'm just trying to see like what would be. I got so many favorite Pimp C songs.
Yeah, it's hard to pick. I understand.
Just digging deep. My favorite Pimp C song would have to be man, let me see. I guess Diamonds and Wood.
Oh shit, you going with a classic, man. I might play that, man, while we running here. Man, you got the merch, man. I see checking it out like we was talking about on camera. I see what it say, man. Shot that brand out. Shot what it's saying out to the streets, if you don't mind.
Well, I got the shirt right here. Hashtag, of course, stop working for the law. Y'all can go on my DM and get it. You know what I'm saying? Stop working for the law right here.
What made you hashtag that? With the OG on the back, that whole loud as fuck. What made you hashtag that?
Well, it's basically saying like for just anybody in general. If you know that you done chose a certain lifestyle and you out here in these streets, you know what I'm saying, you doing this, that, and the other. When it comes to the the downfalls or the pitfalls of it, basically just accept what comes with that. Don't tell on nobody. Don't point nobody out. Don't go snitch on nobody, because at the end of the day, you make that decision.
Thanks,
you know what I'm saying? You make that decision. Then when you get jammed up, you want to try to give up the next person. You know what I'm saying? Or tell on the same person that you've been intertwined with or whatnot. So that's my whole point for the slogan. Hashtag stop working for the law. And it's like, please stop working for them. You get jammed up. You ain't put your bond money to the side. You ain't put your lawyer fees to the side. And it's time you ride, go on ride.
Speaking of snitching, what was your take on that whole, if you was familiar with it, that Tekashi 6ix9ine situation, the little dude with the color hair that's been clout chasing, and then he finally got jammed up with a lot of shit, and now he, took the stand. What was your whole take on that?
I feel like, me personally, honestly, you know what I'm saying, because I be out there also, you know what I'm saying, shout out NY, you know what I'm saying, out there out and about, you know what I'm saying, Times Square, Manhattan, you know what I'm saying, BK, all that. But I just feel like, man, dude was just, he didn't know what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? He just wilding out at the moment. You know what I'm saying? He got the fame and the limelight on him. You know, he getting his chick. You know what I'm saying? Here and that, but I feel like at the end of the day, he didn't know the principles as far as what loyalty meant.
What about the people that was around him? Because they was way older than him too.
Well, I feel like the people that was with him, I feel like they were just as naive to the situation and careless than what he was. They already knew in one way or another that he didn't really care. You know what I'm saying? This man was doing a whole slew of different things.
Man, what?
And when you got OGs, whatever that's around you, supposed to be OGs, they supposed to protect you as being the main artist and be sure that everything that's going on is locked in and solid. That way there are no broken chains and no weak links within the circle.
Okay, I feel that, man. I feel that. Dream collabo, dead or alive. Anybody that you ever wanted to work with?
Dream collabo. Dream collabo, hands down. I would have to go back to Pimp C.
Okay. Pimp C, man. Rest in peace to Pimp C, man. Dream collabo. We got the homie OG up in here. Houston versus all y'all. Loving the cap, loving the merch, man. And we gonna close out. Speaking of Houston, what you think is missing, like, as far as the rap game? What you think is missing? If we need that one ingredient to make it spunk back to like how it used to be.
I think what it is the unity.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When I say unity.
But are we more unified than how it used to be, or what you think? Or not really?
I think in some ways, so to speak. But I just want to take a second and reflect back. You know, when I was speaking just a minute ago about unity. You know what I'm saying? Just like for example, a lot of people was, you know, going against Slim Thug. You know what I'm saying, for, you know, what he had, you know, made a post about the Instagram. You know what I'm saying? That mind me, just like he was saying, like, you know, y'all want to work this hard, you know, I'm independent. That's cool, but I feel like at the end of the day, if it don't cost you a dime to show your love and support for another artist, then why do it? You know what I'm saying? Why not? Basically, why not do it if it's not gonna hurt you? It's not gonna cost you to see another artist get his shine. I know I would.
Right.
At the end of the day, that's what I'm about. Because if I got 100,000, 200,000, or 200 million, if I could do something to help you and it's not even costing me nothing, man, come on, let's do this here.
So with that battle, you would be more swaying towards the youngster side versus the OGs, because, you know, sometimes the OGs feel like I had to hand out CDs and had to really go grind for it. So why y'all niggas can't chew? Or you like the youngsters, man, y'all could do this, y'all could do that. But like I say, some of them have, you know, put dudes on tracks and open doors. Then you got some who just like it's F y'all. So it's how do you plan on sustaining like who you are in that type of industry?
Well, be myself, I just look at it like me sustaining myself. I know what kind of talent I have. I know the type of craft that I have. And I know my work. I know my self-worth. So it's like any two ways I'm able to help somebody from whatever standpoint that I can. You know, like I say, I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what I had to do during my time.
Right.
I look at the end of the day. It's of course it's gonna be about business, but at the same time, it ain't nothing wrong with spreading a little love also. You know what I'm saying? It take money to pay the bills, but it ain't.